Hi, Jalen. How you doing? Let's take a look at the deliverables first, then we'll look at the design. So let me just pop over here and see what we have. You need to print out your steps to success number 2. Print out your collateral piece and photograph it in an appropriate setting with a clean background. And that's this piece right here. So you have it done, and you have to print it out because we also have to show the production file for this, and I'll get to that in a second. But as long as you print it out, print out a couple so that you can photograph the front and the back together. You know what I'm saying? On a clean background. Um, uh, um, in Adobe InDesign, create a final printer-ready PDF, and that is the collateral document as well. And this would be the one you would have to show me the production file here, and that's what this is talking about: a printer-ready multi-page PDF of the collateral document. That would be this piece right here, front and back, shown with printers marks, crop marks, bleed marks, etc. Okay, and then you have all of these three, and that's what you have here as your PDF. However, you have a lot of things that are missing here, and let's take a look at. I didn't see your explanation of the project or the purpose. I saw this kind of introduction, but you really need to describe and include a detailed explanation of the project and the purpose, including what your intent is as a designer, and then what the company or the group that you are representing. What if the water stopped, or what if the water stopped? What is their I'm sorry about that. What is their role? So in other words, what are they doing? What is their mission? And why? How is this all tied into sustainability? And that's what I think the big thing we're missing here is sustainability in your project. And I'll get to that in 1 second. But anyways, we still have the preliminary sketches and brainstorming ideas, which I didn't see in this presentation. The final drawing of the trade show booth, which you have that, and a photograph and collateral of your 3D giveaway. So remember, you're supposed to build this. You're supposed to mock this up, the giveaway. And I didn't see that in your presentation. So that's something that that you want to look into as well. And then PDF of your print-ready collateral piece, okay? So we have a couple of pieces missing. I want to jump over to the design itself. And let's take a look. What if the water stopped? Now, I think you've got a wonderful touch with typography. This is very nice, very nicely done. I think the image ties in beautifully. This is actually a beautiful page. Let's go to this page too. You have your display booth. And what's happening here is this isn't really telling us what's going on. I mean, you've gone from I would like to promote water and development because water is a resource that's often taken for granted, to display booth. All right, so you need to describe and explain where does this, how do you go from here to here? So, describe this is a trade show, this is a trade show, a global show, a global summit on sustainability, and the company I'm representing is What If the Water Stopped, and their mission is blah, 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 and my mission as a designer is to do this, and design sustainable, and then start getting into for the display booth, my materials were sustainable. They're the most sustainable choices because, and so on and so forth. So we don't have any materials here. In other words, this is just a grassroots kind of a informational thing so far. I don't see anything pointing to sustainability. In other words, what is this podium made of? Why is it the most sustainable choices? Remember that whole life cycle analysis and all that stuff we went through? Consider all of that in this presentation. And the reason I'm saying that, and here's your printed collateral. This is great. Another beautiful page. Lovely typography. Again, okay, so you really have a nice solid thing going on. I love the conceptual triad that you have between the use water wisely, and then the rules and regulations, and then the plant me, and the drought-resistant plants to save water, pointing back to the use water wisely. And then the cycle is fascinating, and I really, really think that's strong. However, remember, sustainability has to be in here. So, boy, that's a gorgeous page. So we really just have to get everything tied together, all of your research, and this is great right here. But you know, we talked about this, okay? You want to tell us about the glue. You can't just say eco-friendly glue. Tell us what it is and where it came from. In other words, why is it eco-friendly? What is it made from? Do you see what I'm saying? You know, other than that, I just think you're missing a few key components. But what you have is designed beautifully. You know what, this right here, see how this is, you're mocking the perspective here, okay? And that comes out and comes back in. And I think that perspective right there is wrong, because that would be, as we were looking at it straight on, try to take that line and, you know, follow it to your vanishing point, and then bring this to that perspective, so we can see that it's two panels, and then that this one is sticking out and bowing out like this. And then for that, what I would suggest is taking this type here and type on a path, or warp the type and try to contour it to the shape of this wall. Okay. Other than that, I think everything is great, but it's just pointing right back to the requirements. So let's go ahead and jump through these again. Take a look, see what we're missing, and I'd love to see you repost with the rest of it. All right, thanks very much. Any questions at all, please feel free to contact me. Thank you.